Good day, viewers. Welcome to this channel. Breaking news. Headline: President Tinubu meets Joe Biden, makes 3 points. President Bola Tinubu has met with U.S. President Joe Biden, and the duo discussed the bilateral relationship between the two countries. According to a statement from the White House, the meeting was part of the sideline event for the two leaders at the Leaders Summit in New Delhi. Indian President Biden commended President Tinubu for his economic reforms and the leadership prowess in the ECOWAS. New Delhi. Indian President Bola Tinubu has met with United States counterpart Joe Biden at the ongoing Leaders Summit in India. According to a statement released by the White House, the meeting between the two leaders was to reinforce the bilateral relationship between the West African country and the American giants. U.S. welcomed Tinubu economic reforms. The U.S. authority disclosed that President Biden welcomed the economic reform by President Tinubu, adding that it was the right step in the right direction for the country. Also, the American president commended his Nigerian counterpart for his relationship prowess in the ECOWAS Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS), citing his will to preserve and defend democracy and the rule of law in Niger. The West African bloc and the black content at large was something to reckon with. The U.S. president then noted that Nigeria's invitation to the EG summit was a result of the country's recognition as the largest democracy and economic country in Africa. Tinubu Biden meet in India. The statement reads in part: President Joe Biden met with Nigerian President Bola Tinubu today on the sideline of the G20 in New Delhi, India, to reinforce our enduring commitment to the U.S.-Nigerian relationship and the long-standing friendship between our two countries and peoples. President Tinubu has received international and local commendations from the economic experts worldwide since his administration announced the removal of fuel subsidy and stopped the multiple exchange rates. Legit Nigeria earlier reported that President Bola Tinubu opened up on his academic record when he was an undergraduate, saying he was a brilliant student. While addressing Nigerians living in India, the president revealed how Deloitte trained him and further joined ExxonMobil. The president, who was in India for the G20 Leaders Summit addressed the Nigerian community where Nigerian students studying in the country were in attendance. Wow. Joe Biden and Bola Tinubu met in G20 Leaders Summit. According to the reports received, that President Bola Tinubu has met with US President Joe Biden, and the duo discussed the brilliant relationship between the two countries. And according to the statement from the White House, the meeting was part of the sideline event for the two leaders at G20 Leaders Summit in New Delhi, India. President Biden commended President Tinubu for his economic reforms and the leadership prowess in the ECOWAS. I hope all this that President Bola Tinubu is discussing with Joe Biden in the summit were how to manage the country after the removal of subsidy, how to have a sustainable economic platform to progress and to achieve her goal as Nigerian. President Joe Biden met with Nigerian President Bola Tinubu today on the sideline of the G20 in New Delhi, India. And the reason for this meeting is to reinforce our enduring commitment to US-Nigerian relationship and the Nigerian relationship and long-standing friend between our two countries and people. This is just to maintain a long-standing friend. What this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing now to create a friendship, to build up a good friendship for a long-standing friend between us and India, in order for business to soar fast and strive towards achieving her goals and objectives.